Hey everyone, it's Devon from the Maniology team with our weekly live every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. You can find us here on another nail stamping journey. Whether it's a tutorial, technique, or hack, we're here to discuss the details with you, and we're so happy you could join us. So, hey everyone. This week in our live, we're going to be doing the easiest hack for double ombre French nails. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's been all over social media, and I can't wait to share more about this with you. Also, if you are new to our channel or you are a regular of our channel and you love seeing our newest videos and tutorials, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way you can get all the newest updates about every time we drop a live or any videos. So, hi everyone. I am feeling a bit better. I'm still pretty sick, but we are back again, and I couldn't wait to show you this. So, this was a technique that I don't know if you guys have been seeing this all over, like everywhere. It was like everywhere for the past several months. I don't know if it was just me, but I swear my feed was like completely filled with all these double ombre French designs. So I can't wait to show you how we are going to recreate it. So I did it two ways. This one is doing like the M052 French plate. However, I wanted to show you guys how to do it with our newest plate, which is M327. This plate is a very deep French type of design. As you can see, the curve is a lot stronger. And when I've been seeing these manicures, a lot of them use like a more curved French like this. However, you can use other French plates that we offer if you're wanting something that maybe doesn't have as deep of a curve. This sample was, with M052. However, this sample that I did was using this plate. So I'm going to show you how to do it with polish because, to be quite honest, I haven't really seen anyone do it with polish, probably because it's a lot more tricky to pull off than it is with gel. So I'm very excited to show you this technique again. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this one. But thank you everyone for asking me how I've been, because yeah, I'm still recovering, but it's okay. We are going to start it. So the first thing that you need to have are plate M319 and M327. Also, we are going to be using latte B331 and boba B330. Then this is an absolute must. You cannot skip out on this. Have a monocle stamper. You could maybe do ice cube, but the monocle is really good for this kind of thing. And a thicker scraper card. I don't recommend using a thinner scraper card because we're gonna have to like scrape things that have a lot of solid etch. And in my personal experience, thinner scraper cards, because they're a bit more flexible, they have a tendency to kind of push down and dig into the etch space a little bit more than I'd like, and you have a higher chance of scooping out the polish, which is a big no-no for this technique. Also, speed dry would be great, or even a matte top coat. Actually, I recommend the speed dry. I preferred this better. You can try the smudge free, but I thought the speed dry was a little easier. So let me adjust the camera so that way I can really bring you in a little bit closer and move this, move my things out a little further so that way I am less prone to whacking it during our live. Okay, so, man, living city life is tons of background sounds. So I already applied one coat of the latte. However, if you want, you could stamp it on. I just didn't want to have to clean the plate again because I wanted you guys to have like a nice clean plate to start with instead of seeing like a dirty plate. Make sure your stamper is clean. You cannot use a dirty stamper for this technique. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so you can't use something like this if you're gonna do this technique because the polish is caked here and here and here. When you scrape, it is going to affect your scrape and you're not gonna be able to get a really nice smooth gradient. So your stamper or your scraper has to be like perfectly clean and this edge has to be perfectly clean. So it makes a huge difference because I tried to like cut corners and not do it properly, and I got the cut corners not perfectly cute look. So yeah, I recommend definitely clean your scraper before you get into this so that way your life is much easier. We are not gonna deal with lemon today. So again, try applying your, if you're using 2 colors to do this technique, do 1 coat of your lightest color first. It will help and make things easier. Some people are really good about not using like a dirty scraper card. Well, we all know my stance on that. Sometimes, you know, as locals would say, run them hard. Like sometimes I run it hard. And sometimes I have a clean scraper. So it's all on your personal stamping, but whichever way you prefer your scraper, I'm not judging you, but just know for this technique, your life will be easier if you follow my helpful hints. So also you're gonna need a lot of polish for this. Like this is not the time to skimp on polish. If you're the type that's like, oh, I just only want to use a little bit, this technique is not for you. It will stress you out if you only use very little. So I am going to take some polish. For this first step, you only want a little bit. And I know I said you want a lot, and then I'm saying you only need a little bit, but you need to blend the colors on the plate first. So let me see if I can like move this so that way maybe the reflection isn't so crazy. I'm like trying to figure out the best way. Is that better? Okay. Oh, here we go. That is so much better. So you need to make sure that you blend the polish on this design first. So make sure you have a paper towel nearby, and then you're just gonna need to wipe off that excess. And then you're gonna go, after you've like you've blended it nicely, then feel free to add more polish on each side. So I tried doing this without blending it nicely, just like applying it normally. It didn't work. The blending it on here is very important. And then you just scrape, scrape, scrape until you get something that looks good. And then you pick it up. So you need to have the monocle because if you use another stamper, sometimes the curvature is too much and it messes with the look, or you get some kind of wavy lines. Okay, and if it's not perfect on the first try, it's okay. We're gonna do this step twice. And if you get like weird little gaps, like I have a weird little gap right there, you can just cover it up the second time you do this. So this is the first layer. Now we're gonna do it again. And I am going to try and do this a second time without talking so that way you can see it in real time. But again, blend here first before you put like your final layer of polish and then start scraping. So I do just thin layer and then thick layer. And I like to do light before I do dark. Okay. How many times did I practice before it's live? A lot. A lot of times. Yeah. I had to practice this a lot because I needed to make sure that I figured out ways to make it easiest to explain to all of you. So again, if it's not perfect or you still don't feel happy with the ombre, you can just keep doing this until you get it like in a way that you like it. I think here, even though it's like, it actually came out like really nicely here, I did it twice. So again, there are times where it's lemon difficult. If it is, it's okay. You don't have to remove it. You can just do another layer until you get to some place that you are happy and comfortable with. So yeah, Tiana and I had been thinking about doing this trick for a while, and yeah, so we tried and we played around, but I figured out a few ways to make it a little easier. The other thing too that you can do is like if you wanna, maybe you're just like, I'm tired of having to stamp this on, you can just take your speed dry and do one coat over, and it'll also help to kind of blend and smooth out some of those lines. So don't worry if it has like a little bit of lines. Someone's asking about smudging it. Sorry, I don't think I saw your question, but maybe Tiana can help me with that. Again, if it's not perfect, it's okay, because once we apply the top coat, it will help to kind of blend things a little nicer. So that's another reason why I said use the speed dry. So we are gonna move on to the next step. We're gonna do the exact same thing, but with this plate. And when you do it, since we're trying to do the double ombre, if you went from light to dark, now you're gonna have to go from light to dark in the opposite direction. So I think this design is the perfect size for me. And then, so since I did light on the left and dark on the right, I'm doing the exact opposite. So thin layer, and then we go on with the thick layer. Blend, blend, blend. And then lots of polish. I don't know why that like base layer is so important, but it is so important for this technique. It cannot be skipped. And then just keep scraping until your heart's content. Uh-oh. Or if you got, see, this thing just messed up that. So yeah, maybe use paper towels or be cognizant of that when you are using your scraper. I should have double checked to make sure that it didn't have any fuzzies on it, but unfortunately it did. So now I gotta start over again. Yes, fuzzies are a nail artist's worst nightmare. They're just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Okay. So we're gonna do it again. And you guys are full on getting cityscape vibes today, huh? Okay, clean scraper. Round 2. Here we go. Oh. Be careful when you scrape. Look what I just did. Okay. Everyone send me some good stamping juju. It is seeming like it's a lemon day. Okay. One more time. One more time. 3rd time's the charm, right? Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. What? Why? Can I? Nope, 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 nope. Tequila. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that, and today it's clearly like that for me. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Is it? Did it? Maybe. Okay. Well, the question is, do I keep it and redo it? Probably not. So I know some of you are like, why are you scraping so much? Because I'm sure that stresses you all out. Why am I scraping? Because when I do the additional scraping, it helps to blend the design. However, I did this like, when I say I did this like at least 10 times, like on 10 different tips before this live, I did it like 10 times. But of course, when I turn the camera on, what you see ends up being the one time out of the 10 times that like, nope. But we're gonna get it because I am persistent. And I refuse to give up. So, You guys are just gonna struggle bus with me real quick, and it's gonna all be okay. We're gonna get it. It's gonna happen because I'm gonna make it happen. Yes, I think so. All right, here we go. Yay! Okay, see? It can be done. It can be done. Okay, here we go. It can be done, and it could be centered too. Okay, so today is a rough day, clearly. Clearly we are seeing a rough day. However, I'm gonna try and fix it. We're gonna try and work it through. I don't know what's going on, everybody. I think when I got sick, my stamping juju went with it. Let's see if we can still try and fix her. Or not. Oh, Tiana. Oh man, today is an interesting day. Well, you guys are really getting the real stamping experience. Thank you for everyone wishing me good luck. I appreciate it. So funny too, because Tiana and I were like showing each other photos of how our tips came out last week, I think. And then today. Today this all happens. And the nail gods are playing games with me. Oh, sorry. It's off camera, everyone. So this is more or less what the design is supposed to look like. Obviously, it should be more centered. Please forgive me. Today's just not working the way that I had hoped, but on a good day, this is what it'll look like. And on yeah, these are potentials of what it can look like. So from here, you just use your speed dry and then you top coat it. So part of the reason I like using the speed dry is because it'll help kind of blend in some of those weird little things you've got going on and just kind of smooth the design out a little bit more. That's pretty much it. The other plate with the shallower French is M052. So again, you can do it a variety of ways. You could use this plate or you could use that. Both are so cute and look really good. So I guess it also depends on like what style you like to wear your nails. If you like it more almond or round, then you would probably want to use different designs depending on that. But honestly, even with all the little imperfections and it didn't come out exactly the way that I wanted, I think had this been perfectly centered, I still would have really liked it. So yeah, that's pretty much the live, and let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, because you know I'm not even going to attempt to try to do this a second time on camera today. I think that was plenty. Do we have a more square shaped plate? Yes, I think M052 might be your friend. Oh, very sticky. So yeah, both these plates are great, especially for those of you who are trying to get like the deep French look, which is again all over social media. This type of French is usually what is more commonly seen in like really fancy nail salons or yeah, just different ways and different options. But this plate is also a lot of fun, so I highly recommend you check out both of these. And I believe we already have the links to each item that we used today in the description, so you have a chance to take a look either now or later. But I hope that you guys have a great week. Can you use regular polish? Regular polish doesn't work the best for this type of technique. I definitely recommend using stamping polish. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a little rough for me this past couple of days. On Friday, I found out I was really sick, and then my husband got really sick, and now we're just like a little petri dish in our house. But eventually, we will be okay. Witchy nails, I don't know. Maybe I'm not the person to ask. I was like, I like nails that scare people away. Anyways, have a great week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.